How about a little crisp, refreshing Pepsi? How about a little Zippee the Zombie? How about a little Zippee the Zombie? Livia is a premier streamer. Now, Livy's just good people. Ah, well, happy Friday. It is time to do Friday things. I don't know what that means, but it's time to do Friday things. Ah, sure. You've seen my you've seen my gruff, but have you seen my buffer gruff? You're supposed to have a gruff and a buffer gruff. That's not bad. I should probably take that. I think this board's okay. Now, obviously, if anybody gets any kind of cool economy or cool early triple, I'm going to have some trouble with that. But hopefully Fates did not pick egg. Hopefully Fates is fading something else, and they only have a pair of them right now. And then I should be okay. Full of stupid work meetings, so I'm going to go in and out of lurk. Yo, that's, I appreciate you being here. I do not appreciate stupid work meetings. That's not fun. No love for stupid work meetings. Much love for hangouts. This looks, I like this. You got a little, it's like we made a circuit, you know what I mean? Everything's connected. I like this. It's very nice. Look, it's like the evil arch. Oh, so I didn't read Villy's greetings. Adjudicator of equestrian ownership and receiver of illicit washing machines. I had to read that. I suck at this game. There's something I don't get. How does everyone else get so many treasures so fast? Even when I end at 3 or 4, I only have 1 to 2 treasures. That seems very hard to answer, Thanshin, but who knows? Did you just end a sequence of games and do you find yourself currently on tilt? Where the whole I suck at this game, there's a little bit of emotion tied into that. We take this off the... I want the sleeper. I don't know what else I want to do, but I do want that sleeper. I don't think I'm going to get 8 kills this fight, but I might get, between this fight and next fight, enough kills to get my first win. It's tricky. When you're having a bad string of RNG and it seems like the game doesn't have your back, it always brings me back. There was a conversation I used to have. There was a Battleground streamer that I became pals with who was an old poker player. That could have something to do with it. My old poker, where I'm driving out with this story, my old poker player buddy, he talked about how in poker you can be playing well and you can just run into a bad string of variance, like a bad streak of RNG not going your way. And you can actually mess up your game of poker by making a change to how you play. Because it turns out you were in fact already playing well. And you just ran into a bad string of things. That's possible. What you just described may also make a lot of sense for the situation that you're experiencing. So if you're not making a lot of triples, but you're being very economical with your shops, attempting to like squeeze every last ounce out of the shop that's in front of you, or attempting to squeeze every last ounce of power out of the board that's in front of you, and focusing very much on how can I do things like Athena's Blessing to power up my board, how can I use every character in this shop to make the strongest board the shop has in it, how can I X, Y, and Z thing. If that's what you're doing and you're not ending up rolling sometimes, then you're not going to go for treasure. So you do... It's always a balance, right, with Storybook Brawl, because there are times when rolling is a big waste of money. And you have so many opportunities to power up your board via buying things, and you should be buying things. And then there are times when you've already got some pretty good stuff, and you just kind of need to figure out where your longer game strategy is headed. And you're going to probably need to make a couple of triples to play into any kinds of longer game strategies. So if you want to play mages, you're probably going to need a crystal ball. If you want to play... Well, I was going to say trees. Trees are actually pretty easy on the treasures. If you're going to play scam, you're probably going to want an attack buffer like a 3 of Swords or an Eye of Ares, or you're going to want a sarcophagus. Yeah, that's an interesting question there, Thanshin. And it's going to vary game to game and spot to spot for sure how often experienced players end up rolling. Because they're going to do it sometimes very frequently. Like some games, it makes a lot of sense to roll pretty often. Sometimes not. The other thing is like looking at what kind of characters very experienced players are buying, like if they're curving into builds in different ways than you are curving into builds. Piggy bank? Big book of spells. I think I'm gonna boil the beak. Alright, I think I want to get another princess here. Don't think I want to shard the one I got. Ooh, there's a shop. Yeah, I do want another princess here. So we're gonna go... We're gonna just drop this. I don't need it. We're gonna lock this. I'm going to buff that. We're gonna front that. We're gonna go like that. Yeah, something like this. Something like this looks pretty good. I got 2 triples lined up. This is beautiful. Get that sleigh. Ooh, the position 3 stag gets to hit. Go left. Okay. Don't hit my ranged. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Everything's fine. I'm pretty strong, actually. I just beat a needle nose. Wouldn't have expected that. Okay. So we got 2 treasures coming this turn. How do I want to navigate this? Do I want to just... I want to triple this most. Now, if it's a treasure map, I'm going to be very confused. Oh, fancy pants. Ooh, but quiver's good, too. But I think we fancy pants. And I think we actually save this triple for next turn and use this opportunity to get some boiling beaker value. I was thinking I was going to buy the cinder, but I don't think I really want the cinder. Okay, and then we'll fancy pants up a very large shadow assassin next turn. Hope for a treasure map. And then plan to go for a 6 or 7 treasure. Ideally. If I get Crystal Ball, I might see if I can swerve this into a mage build. Play Mage Zippee. There's a lot of options available here. And the nice thing is I haven't taken any damage yet. You know, like 37 health still on 4-0. Yo, the sleeping / awoken princess on Zippee gets so buff. It gets so... I think it's strong. Look at the size of that compared to everything else on my board. Uh-oh, I have to beat up Microsoft Word? That's not happening. Microsoft Word's too mighty. This could slay. It did not. But it could have. Alright, we win, we kill everything, we get gold, we like this is good. This is good. Yeah, love, I hope you're doing good over there today too. Hope you're having yourself a firm funky Friday. Oh baby. There's no considering anything else. I want this treasure map. I could take XP here. Well, I sure could. Put your money where your mouth is. Actually buy the experience. Don't just talk about it. Don't just talk about it. Be about it. You know what I'm saying? This is real life. Ooh, Sporko. And a 6 treasure if I want it. Oh, dang. Yo, Chocobo. Chocobo 02, thank you for the follow. I want a 6, but I think I just want to take this and move on with my life. I want a 7 more, so I'm going to greed a little. I'm at 37. I think it's okay. This is a really interesting spot because putting Fancy Pants on a friendly and then giving it some more stats through an evil twin and then tripling it would make for a very large friendly. It would be a very friendly spirit. Minus 10. Hey. Uncool. Get the mummy. Oh, no. Okay. Mummy, yeah, it wasn't big enough to slay. Look at us go. We're just cruising right now. Why not put the plus attack on the card with the highest health so it survives to attack more often? Oh. Well, if we're talking just like the order, yeah, if we're talking attack sequence, typically speaking, you do go descending. Highest to lowest, and then that way you hope that your biggest thing has a chance to value trade, right? To kill something and survive, therefore being able to kill a second thing because it's your biggest thing. In this case, I positioned around getting a Vampire Slay, which for the later game, not terribly important necessarily, but I did want to get it for some reason. I'm positioning like the Vampire Slay is important to me, and the most important spot right now, the whole board is built around Shadow Assassin being in 5 because that's the strongest thing I can do on this entire board with what I got. And then when I did that, I was like, well, I want ranged in 5, and then I kind of want ranged in 6. These need the Sporko support the most. This doesn't need any kind of attack support, and if I want to get the Slay, then I'm going to put Vayne in 1. So that kind of... This may not be the most ideal board sequencing in terms of just power, but it was my sequencing to do my best to take advantage of a Sporko buff. Okay, check this out. We're holding the Grail for a turn because we want to XP and use Grail on 6. But we're taking the Grail. Oh, they hit the worst thing on my board. You should have hit the best thing on my board. That was foolish. Wait, they're going to feast, aren't they? Well, not guaranteed. No, they're not going to feast. They're not going to feast at all. Well, so a lot of my positioning... All right, we're obviously taking the Grail. I just wanted to hold it because now I can find XP this turn or next, and then I can Grail on 6 easily. Whereas if I had taken it last turn, I couldn't find XP this turn, and therefore... Anyway, you get the drift. You get what I'm driving at here, I believe. We just need to find 1 experience, and we'll find it next turn if we don't this turn. So I'm going to just buy good stuff for the board if I find good stuff for the board. Kissing that Robin's kind of interesting. This might tell me what kind of game I'm going to play. Okay, I think we're going to play trees this game. I say that like it's some great shock. Oh, Horse Thief is going to Grail? To build trees? Trees? With like a Holy Grail? Trees? Alright. Now here's the weird part. I feel like my Grails have been subpar since I switched monitors because everything is slightly different sized. I'm kind of getting used to it. Yo, LSU fan, thank you for the 3 months. Happy Friday right back at you. Yeah, no, 42. With a 5-2 Grail, it's pretty easy to get yourself some experience. So, yeah, I'm just going to roll it like we're APOC until I hit XP and then just go buy as many trees that cost 6 as I possibly can. Grail does work with Piggy Bank, and usually you just end up in a situation where you have so much gold left over that you will never end up using it all. Yeah, no, Grail Piggy Bank, I've only had it a couple of times, and it is buff each time. Bev. Bad news, Bev. Bad news. Bad news, friend. XP. There it is. We're just going to eat. It doesn't really matter. You. I spent too long thinking about what to eat. Don't need dog. Bought dog. Oh, no. I forgot I had fancy pants. Let's go. I already spelled. Can't spell. We did pretty good that turn. Could have been better. Could have been worse. No burn beard, lots of ashes. So if I were to play the Echo right now, it wouldn't be very strong. I bought a lot of stuff. I spent a fair amount of money. We got pretty strong that turn. Oh, they did get a Slay there though. Go. I'm pretty okay with how that all turned out. Ooh, lucky not. Oh, not that lucky not to pop the pumpkin. Not that lucky. Hang on. I was gonna say lucky, but in the end, not that lucky. Let's see if there's anything to use fancy pants on here, because I think I want to just double twin the Green Knight, but I wouldn't mind putting pants on something before I do. Neat. Definitely want Pandora's Box. Get rid of fancy pants. Definitely double pop that. In this case, I guess Embiggening Stone over Boiling Beaker. It's still good enough. We want to buy another Ash. We want to buy a bunch of Burns. Yeah, no, Embiggening Stone's fine. Echo now plays Big Tree, Little Tree, 1 tree, 2 tree, red tree, blue tree. Weirding for the kill? Nah, I like this a lot. I like this board we got a lot. I don't even think I need to play an apple. I'm so strong right now. I just need to find Burnbeard. I could probably sell the Hercules and win the For Glory. I think it's gonna take a heck of a board to beat up the board that I've got already. Hate to question the Grail expert, but why spend so much time positioning? It only affects the next combat. And if you're 40 health up against 1 health. Because I still think it's important to position to figure out where it is I want to go next. I often need to spend some time reconfiguring the board just to see, is it this, is it that, is it... And I've grailed trees enough times that there's not going to be any really cheeky positioning to think about necessarily, but still. Yeah, no, this board is... Oh, Black Prism. I think we should not devour the board. That might not be the game plan here. I think we would like a Burnbeard and a spell to cast, and that's about it. I don't even really need this treasure, by the way. But I'd take a Mimic, right? Over a, I don't know, something. That's cool, don't care. Croc time, not on this board, no. Where's Burnbeard? Anybody seen a Burnbeard? Paging Dr. Burnbeard. Dr. Burnbeard to the lobby. Your party is waiting. There's nothing, I don't know. I want to play a spell. But this spell's not the most important one. We already have attack. We have lots of attack. So, Wand... Oh, wait, I need that. Wand does not work with your Zippee Granite Evil Twins. You have to buy them from the shop. Wand, Forking Rod, none of that stuff. Not even Black Prism works with a Zippee Evil Twin. And yeah, I still am kind of thinking about Rocco's question. It's a good point. The other thing, too, though, is that... Like, by not positioning, I don't know that I bought myself enough seconds to necessarily roll into everything I ever wanted and then some. It's interesting. There are trade-offs. Ooh, Polyflip. Not really, but... Ooh, first time that's popped. What are we up to? Not very good. Not very good. Pretty good. Your MMR... I thought you typed out a phone number at first, Wallet. Oh, when is the tournament? When is the tournament? Glue sticks. Good question. We're just going to Mimic here over Big Rock. We're going to throw this down. Mimic Black Prism is... Busto. Okay, so what we do is we hit Hercules because the spell will cast once on Hercules and twice on everything else. I don't want to miss a spell cast any given turn from here on out. This is beautiful. I love this board. This game could not have been any smoother. I just want a good, I want a good health spell now. Don't need more pump up. I would take another Burnbeard. I'd take another Echo. I'd triple this Ash. I wouldn't shard. Sharding is a mistake. I could make more Herculeses for level 6 treasures when I get 3 more Evil Twins stacked up if the game goes that far. But I don't think the game's going to go that far. So, glue sticks. I don't know if you're already in there. But let me link the cover-to-cover Discord. So the tournament is tomorrow at noon Eastern, but that's all in the announcements channel. And if you go in there, it'll actually have a timestamp that's like wherever your computer is showing, whatever time zone your computer's in, it'll convert it. But noon Eastern time, Yuck and I are going to be hosting another community tournament tomorrow on the Storybook Brawl Twitch page. Oh yeah, follower, this is a good game. So come join us. Chupa. Chupa dude, brah. That's a cheeky Medusa over there. So we got some cheeky Medusas and some cheeky Onis. Uh-oh, this is a problem. Okay, that's not a problem. That's not a problem. I don't have that many. They took all my stuff away. All right, well, there. I needed your things to fill up board slots because I didn't have enough of my own stuff to fill up my board slots. This is a more ridiculous fight than it had any business being in some ways. There's some pretty robust scammage going on over on that other side of the board there. Well, look, I could have 2 Herculeses. Yeah, scam, heart, indeed. Oh, look, I could have a triple Hercules. I want a health spell. I want to be a little greedy this turn. I want a health spell. Or not. All right. You want to see a magic trick? I'll show you a magic trick. There you go. That was better than my plan. Nice magic trick. You ever need 2 gold? Well, here you go. I got a way to get 2 gold. Was the Evil Twin just better than Knighthood? Oh. Interesting. I would have... The problem was space, right? Because I would have had to twin the Herc and then it would start double twinning everything else, but I wouldn't have space for all of it. Oh, they are world treeing for sure. Do they have... They don't have feather. But their Echo ate my Echo. Hold on. This is a problem. That's not bad. That's fine. I don't have enough stuff with attack. I need that to... Wait, it's not a problem. Oh my god. Haha! Scam! Alright, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Was Evil Twin... So that's an interesting question. Was Evil Twin better? So what would have happened was... I would have had to have used up both of my twins on Hercules, sold off both the Herculeses, right? So I have max board space available. There were no cantrips in the shop. It was a full shop of spells, so I was already blocking off a lot of spell. So I would have had space for 3 things to find their way onto the bench. Hopefully one of those is a triple Ashwood. Maybe that makes space for like one more thing. I only got like 3 or 4 characters. I don't know if Evil Twin was actually better in that spot.